And I would like to say this. The NDC chairman, the chairman of the vetting committee, Mr. Ahiafor, is the weakest chairman I've seen in the history of this country. I think in all the appointments the NDC made, this is the worst appointment they've made. This was never supposed to happen. With all due respect to this gentleman, with all due respect to his experience in parliament, I don't think he is carved or he has the temperament and also the boldness to be the chairman of a vetting committee. I am disappointed, and I've always been disappointed in his approach to issues. He has allowed the foolish Afenyo Markin to get away with a lot of things. At a point, the micro minority feel that they could get their way. And sometimes you ask yourself, say, this chairman, what even actually convinced the NDC to bring Ahiafor to lead the NDC or to lead this vetting committee? Because he is not able to exert his authority on the vetting. So he allows the NPP, these rascals, the NPP side of the vetting committee, to just foolishly do what they want to do. And the issue is, it's appalling because the chairman needs to understand that this is not a place to be saying you are pleading with anybody, you are needing anybody's cooperation. Every single minute you people sit on that committee is monies that the taxpayer is paying you. So for Afenyo Markin, who is a defender of a pedophile, his girlfriend's ex-husband's children, that Afenyo Markin sent criminals to go after. Afenyo Markin, I will never respect that fool. If Freemason is able to, allows such people to join them, and Freemason is one of the most useless organizations in this world. Because Afenyo Markin as a Freemason, I know the principles of Freemason. In Virginia, their biggest office or their biggest headquarters is in Virginia. I have seen that, I've been there. But the Freemason I know with principles, with men who have integrity, Afenyo Markin is a twerp to be part of Freemason because he has supposed to be entertained. And I'm saying Afenyo Markin should not be entertained on the committee. He has no principles. To me, he hasn't. He has none. So, Mr. Ahiafor, if you cannot do the job, please, with all due respect, walk. Let somebody who is fit and can make bold decisions sit on the panel. Because you raising your voice does not mean you are resolute or you can exert force. No. These are micro minorities. They don't matter to anybody. These people have done more worse things than any government. When the NPP were in power, you saw the foolishness we saw during the vetting. Do you think the room you are giving to these people for them to say, let's adjourn, let's go and sit, waste Ghanaians' time? Do you think Oseche Mensah Bonsu Ojo, why is that criminal, will allow that to happen? He will override every nonsense and say, we are working here, we are serious here. We want to run a country, we want to run a government. You cannot let riffraffs who were given 8 years to lead this country, who foolishly fooled themselves for 8 years to be distracted us. You are working for the taxpayer. We want to vet people and listen to them. So if the micro dirty minority cannot accept, they should walk. You need to exert your authority. Every single minute on that committee is money that we are paying. If you cannot do the job, you are weak. Walk and let us get people who can sit and make decisions to move this nation forward. I am very disappointed in the NDC. I'm disappointed in John Mahama for allowing Ahiafor to still sit on this committee. If there's a procedure the NDC can activate in Parliament to make sure he's out for somebody to take over the chairmanship position during the vetting, they should do it because Ahiafor is basically the one who is retrogressing this vetting. Because if he had exerted his authority, the distractions and the nonsense coming from this minority, dirty minority, it wouldn't have happened. We would have had a smooth interrogation and vetting process whereby Ghanaians will understand these nominees. But because Ahiafor, you are weak like balls. You are weak. There's nothing about you that shows that you can basically control this committee. You can't. With all due respect to the Speaker of Parliament, Ahiafor, and to the NDC, he does not need to lead the NDC on this committee again. It's a waste of time. It's a total waste of time. The process has been derailed. It is not smooth because you the chairman, to take decisions. Who are you trying to please? Who are you trying to please? Democracy in itself, sometimes you have to be radical to get what you want. Who are you trying to please? These people shot your own people in the Volta region, in the other constituencies, just to hold on to power. You have power. I'm not saying kill. I'm saying exert your force. Let them understand that we gave them the opportunity. They fucked up. And that there are people here who can make decisions. Don't sit there like a 2-year-old kid and let these riffraffs who are given opportunity and fool themselves for 8 years to be sitting there and looking like they are important. What makes Afenyo Markin important? What makes those people sitting there, junkies, important? You need to let them understand. The people out there are the people who want to hear the nominee, not you people. So if you people are going to work. The Ghanaian taxpayer wants to hear the nominee. The NDC panel members there, they are also Ghanaians. They can pose questions. So if they are not willing to, black them out and let's move on. There's no time. Time no day for Agege boys. John Mahama does not have time. We need to make sure things are done quickly. We need to make sure this country is moved from where it is to a better position. We don't have time to be entertaining foolishness. We have time to make sure that the things are done. The NPP foolish attitude, ignore them, Mr. Ahiafor. If you cannot do that, then just leave the seat for somebody who is willing to do that. Look at this. This is what happened in Parliament today. See, when they vetted Omane Boama, see the nonsense that happened in Parliament. And you want to tell me you're a chairman of the majority? What makes you a chairman of the majority? You are scared. As a chairman of a majority, over 180 MPs behind you, you are scared. Then you don't deserve to lead the NDC. Sit home. Look at this. Veteran of Defense Minister Designate, Dr. Edward Omane Boama. Afenyo Markin answer 110 questions. You, the chairman, you ask 7 questions. Go up there and see the statistics. See the nonsense. See. 4 hours, 26 minutes. Top issues, Ghana Armed Forces issues, land looting, Galamsey fight, officers' welfare, terrorism, performance of NPP government, EC and elections. Then we have questions asked by majority. You, the majority, asked only 21 questions. Only 21 questions. You sit there and call yourself a chairman. Do you think we are cooking here? Do you think it's on festival you are sitting under? Do you think if you want to go and build a church, walk and go and build a church? The micro minority, these are the fools who shot people in 2020. These are the stupid fools who sent Ghana to IMF. These are the stupid idiots who are insulting our mothers. These are the fools who were involved in corruption and dancing Sisifia. These stupid idiots asked 139 questions. How can this be possible? How can this be possible? Under a hard-fought victory, and then you bring a weak man, Ahiafor, a weak man, to sit there and entertain foolishness. Look at the chart. Look at the pie chart. You sit there, Afenyo Markin, Obusa 110 questions, 110. Nyansani bakumpum. Cut him off. Some of the questions you need to tell him, Mister, please, this is not relevant to our conversation. Ye won kwase sema jo wise ye. Ye won dia oseche mensa botu kwase dia ofori atabetena ode omo ye. Didn't you see it? You people sit in parliament like mo ya software. San kwase asofodie na nya ha na ebedi no. Ye kunipa. Enkwase afo we MPP omo kunipa no motewo. They are murderers. They killed during their time. Into software dia. Mon free parliament on kodi sofo. Me call the power I am bringing. Munya mbejai because there's me lose elections nyina. You have to tell him that Mr. Deputy Speaker, Deputy Chairman, I'm sorry, this question cannot pass. I've overruled it. Joe White kwasi ampenyi where the tise bono epono. Otna kan kwasi asem. Stop him. Let him know, please, this is not relevant. Na kwasi we akwakoyi Afenyo Markin kwasi we wakoyi Facebook post to be now to waste time. Where's your confidence? If you cannot do this, please walk. We don't have time for this kind of girlish attitude with all due respect to women. You need time for these things again. Sanyo mane twem